welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Header! Oh, not the best of headers. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Van der Ven. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Frenkie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Pedri. And it's De Jong. And this is Dembele. Close. Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior. That's an imaginative pass. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Driving forward. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set. Foden! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. De Jong. Rodri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be a throw-in. Threads one in. Real chance! Mendes is there to clear. That's good running with the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Camavinga tries one from range. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ball swung in. Araujo with the clearance. Oh, he's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Camavinga! Good read, needed to be. Foden, Paris are looking to break at pace. And this is Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pedri. Well read, nice interception. Maceo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Camavinga. Shoots! It's Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's following up. It's there! And we have liftoff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
De Jong! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance for a shot! That's a little off target. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Played down the flank. Valverde finding himself in space. Yehi. Paris do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Nuno Mendes. No, again there's no way through. That's Valverde. He's picked his way through. Aimed at the far side. Defending of the desperate variety. Engages and forces him off the ball. Camavinga. Oh, good ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Alexander-Arnold, pressing high and with purpose. Well, played right into his path. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Paris, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Valverde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Maceo claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. To recover this. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vitinha
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ambitious ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Alexander-Arnold. And it's been given away. Now, can they get him away? Rodri. Looking to play him in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has not gone well. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Maceo find a position of real strength now.
Paris are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Goretzka. Tchouameni. Not the most convincing of passes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vitinha. Rodri. Goretzka. Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Cross into the... Impressive jump! Deftly away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. 2 minutes to be added on. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.